wonderful that you offer people only because they participated in your Kickstarter project. So it could be a video of Imogen Heap as she scores the film that you just helped to fund. It could be a behind-the-scenes shot. It could be a virtual high five, just directly thanking the people who care about you. So we've been around for 4 years now. This is actually our 4-year anniversary this month. We're about to have a big birthday party. And you can see these numbers are pretty big, and it's really exciting. So I wanted to show you just also a sneak peek. Film in particular has been huge, always on Kickstarters, particularly in the doc category as well as short films. Over 1 million people have pledged to film projects on Kickstarter. That's like a brand new breaking number for you. They pledged over $127 million to over 9,600 successfully funded projects. So film is giant, and we love it. But Kickstarter is more than just a platform that people come to raise money. It very much is a platform that people use to engage a community in their story, in their process, in their passion. It's a way that people find new community members and engage those people in an ongoing story of the making of new creative work. So today I'm going to tell you one story as quick as I can about someone who's used Kickstarter to directly engage his audience, not only in funding his work, but also in creating the work. And as we heard earlier today, Dave Frank is an online performance artist, documentarian extraordinaire. He does everything. He's been charming us since the, early aughts, mid-aughts, when I discovered him through a show with Dave Frank. He came to Kickstarter about a year ago saying, hey guys, I want to do more, I want to do bigger, I want to do better, and he's like, I want to fund a new season of something new, and I want to do it with you, in collaboration with you. So he set a $50,000 goal. I think he was trying to raise it in, there should be a video here. It may or may not play. It's stressed out. It's a great video. No video. No, should I just keep going? Alright, I'll tell you what he said in the video. I'm not going to be as amazing as he is. So he was just like, hey guys, what's up? Say Frank, you know me, you love me, I love you, we're friends. Let's do this together. I want to make a new season of my show. I can't beat him. You should just go on and watch the video. It's 2 minutes long. And he said, let's do this. He hit the go button on his Kickstarter. It was funded. He reached that $50,000 goal within 8 hours, which gave him the incredible luxury of spending the rest of his very short, if I remember correctly, it was like 11 days, fundraising window, just saying, let's do this together. How are we going to make this happen? So this was the first update he sent to his backers on Kickstarter. In case you're not familiar, an update is something that you're automatically subscribed to once you back a project. So this was the first update. He said, I'm so happy that I don't know how to express it, so I stabbed this apple with the force of my stabbing representing my joy. And he took a picture of it, uploaded this note, and said, now, if we raise $1 billion, we'll buy grease and we'll carpet it from sea to sea. He then spent the rest of his fundraising period talking to these backers, his fans, his audience, his community about how they could be part of the show. He brainstormed with them. He asked them to vote on his crazy ideas. He even asked them to upload and submit content to the show. This is how Zay makes content, and it's how he made his Kickstarter project. He did not say, hey, I'm Zay the artist over here, and hey, I'm Zay fundraiser over here. He said, I'm Zay Frank, this is what I do, and I want you to do it with me. After his project funded, he continued to send updates. Some of the updates were about the progress of the show, things he was working on. Some of them were like this, about him working on the rewards he had promised. I'm going to show you those in a second. So these are some pictures of rewards he was working on. He always stayed entirely in his voice, stayed engaged in the story process, this process of engaging people in what was going on. So this is a chart of his rewards breakdown. He had quite a lot of rewards in this project. Most people pledged $1, $15, or $25 to his project. Kickstarter is about this. It's about lots of people pledging small amounts of money, and for that dollar, you get to go along on this ride. For $25, which happens to be the most common pledge on Kickstarter and was the most common pledge in this project, people are pledging for content. So we think, hey, if you loved me before and you love me now, I'll give you the show, I'll tie it up in a nice bow, and I'll let you get sneak peeks and get to participate in this voting process and all this stuff. Now, he also, there's also another slide missing. I'm very sad. It's okay. He also had a bunch of other more experiential rewards. The experiential rewards started at $50 and up. So just to give you a taste of what those were like, at the $69 level, he said, nothing, shame on you. Interestingly enough, 24 people pledged to this tier. They wanted to be part of this joke. They thought it was pretty hilarious. And then for $100, you could start participating in the making of the show, whether your face appears subliminally in an episode, or you get to do the sign-off. And as we go on, and sorry, I didn't my glasses on, but you can do an intro for the show. I really like the $525 reward where you get an advanced copy of one of the episodes and get to bleep out 5 words of your choice. All the way up until the $999 reward where he says, I will walk 1 mile in your shoes. And this is actually quite a lovely idea, and he says it, and I'm like, hopefully there's a video. Fingers crossed there's a video. This is like the culmination of this presentation. So he says this in this video. I didn't think anyone would pledge for this. I thought it was a joke, and it was actually really illuminating to him, and I think that this is a moment where we can see how Zay is not just sort of making a gesture, saying, hey, like, I want you to fund my thing, but really saying, I want to learn from you, I want to experience the world from you, and I want us to do this all together. So, fingers crossed, there's a video.
Sun just rose. Going to pick up some shoes. It's one of those times where I know I have a massive boogie in my nose, but I can't get it out. It's early. My face is still out of whack. I got the shoes. Right there, and banana. I ate the banana. Gotta pay for parking. So these are from Matt. My best guess is that both babies and adults with fish tanks stuck on their heads are not supposed to use this. Ooh. What? Alright. There they are. Another man's shoes. What size are they, man? Oh, crap. 10.5. That's gonna be a problem. Alright. My 11.5. Oh, that's tight. That is a tight shoe. You can really feel the shoe. And now I'm wearing your shoes. And now I'm gonna walk a mile up there. I see bunnies.
When Matt chose this reward, he sent me a note explaining why he chose it. In 2006, during the original run of this show, Matt started feeling a tingling in his legs.
It's beautiful. And I think I have to go to the bathroom. Yeah. I totally have to go to the bathroom.
He went to a couple doctors, no one found anything, but over the next few years it got worse. And in 2010, a neurologist found a tumor on his spinal cord.
Jeez.
He had surgery and they got all the tumor out, but in the process damaged the cord. And when he woke up, he couldn't move or feel his legs, or really anything below his ribs. He spent a couple months in the hospital, first in a wheelchair, then a walker, and wearing the shoes that he'd come in with, size 10.5 Asics. When his physical therapy wore those out, he still couldn't feel his feet, and trying out new shoes wasn't an option. So he ordered the exact same pair, and as those wore, he ordered another and another, 7 pairs in all over 20 months of rehab. And then they stopped making them. This is the last pair he bought. He's better now, can walk without pain. He made it through and wanted the last mile of these shoes to be part of the show.
I've officially walked a mile in another man's shoes. I think I'm free to cast judgment now.
I created that reward as a joke, a conceptual joke, but maybe if you joke about empathy, it has a way of smacking you in the head. Look at all these footprints, all these comments, all these shoes to walk in.
can be a storytelling platform, but I think Kickstarter is at its best